Can the Oklahoma Sooners win the national title? Well, again, a defensive lineman who's got a little national title experience seems to think so. We'll discuss coming up next here on Locked On Sooners.
You are Locked On Sooners, your daily podcast on the Oklahoma Sooners. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Once again, thanks for making Locked On Sooners your first listen every single day. Shout out to all the everydayers out there. Tune in and subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts. We're part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day, and now the #1 sports podcast network. Jay Parker Thune, our friend, Parker Thune of OU Insider and On3/Rivals/ everything
People.
anymore. Yahoo, I think they've got a connection with. Also, so anyway, Parker Thune asked Dominic Williams, a defensive tackle who played on TCU's team that went to the national title game and then got beat by Georgia. Thune asked, do you think Oklahoma is a national title team? And Dominic Williams said unequivocally, yes. He thinks that they've got what it takes to go win a national title.
Ooh. Really? You know, that's huge to hear someone played at TCU, played in the national championship as a true freshman, and seeing that, yeah, this the way this team is built and set up, they can do it. And I think that's the one thing a lot of people don't take in consideration with the way this team plays. They're gritty. They're grimy. I mean, I love the latest video, the Unhitch the Wagon video that dropped. This team is gritty and grimy. And this defense feels like they can win games by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
All they need is the offense to go out there, execute in red zone, execute when gifts are given to them, keep playing. So far we have. We're 100% in the red zone. 23 touchdowns, 9 field goals. We're consistent with that. You got Titanium Leg Sandell hitting field goals from 50 plus. He's got 9 of them this season. So yeah, you've got all of the recipes that's required in order to win very close grind out games. We need the offense to get better. I agree. John Mateer needs to improve. I 100% agree with you there. But he's doing just enough right now to consistently win games.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if you noticed in the Alabama game, we had the lead in that game for 50 plus minutes of a 60-minute game. Most of you don't recognize that part. You thinking offense really bad, blah, blah. No, we had the lead for 50 plus minutes in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So that should tell you everything you need to know about how this team could play. They had like a 7 or 8 minute stretch where Bama took that lead when it went up 21-20, and then we continued it. Missouri, 3-point lead. We took the lead back in the second, and we never lost it.
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina, we did the same thing, right? Like you start looking at a lot of these games, we took the lead back against Ole Miss. We just didn't close on the offensive side at the end when we could have. Yep. All you need is this team to just continue to get improve week over week. And as much as these SEC teams have struggled against us, other teams in the country will too. The defense is that good. Mm-hmm. I just really hope everyone recognizes that part. Bag on the offense, I don't care. Talk how bad you want to. Cool. We still need them to show up and help this defense win a possible national championship.
Yeah, the elements are there. If they can get a little bit healthier in their running back room, if they can just find some things that work a little bit and work consistently, then I think they'll be in a better direction offensively. And I think if they can just realize that, hey, we've got guys like Isaiah Satania and Jaron Kanik that we just need to feed. We got to get them the ball because they're really good when they get the ball. They can make things happen after the catch. That's a dynamic of this offense that needs to be more involved. Deion Burks, he's got the speed to win downfield. We just got to keep attacking downfield. And once we start connecting on some of these things, it'll open things up a little bit. I kind of watched back the first couple of drives against the Missouri Tigers. Oklahoma, they went 3 and out on both drives. Well, the first one, John Mateer, he has Deion Burks. He just has to put it out there. He's got to throw it out there and let Deion Burks go run under it. Mm-hmm. On the second down throw, it's not a bad throw to Deion Burks again on a deep little curl, but it's well contested and well defended. It's just you got beat by the corner. That's the way it goes sometimes. So you just have to continue to be aggressive in attack, but aggressive in a smart way. And I like that the way that they were aggressive against Missouri, all the stuff that was down the field was toward the sidelines. So it's likely going to be either I catch it or it's going out of bounds. There's not a whole lot of in between there. So just keep working that. And I think it'll get better. If you are able to make the playoff, you'll have several weeks where, one, you can rest up and get healthy. And two, you can work on getting that chemistry back that you had earlier in the season when we were talking about it before the show. John Mateer standing back in his own end zone and he's launching dimes down the sidelines to Deion Burks and Isaiah Satania. Like, he was accurate down the field, down the sidelines. We just got to get that chemistry back. Maybe let him rest up a week. No throwing, no nothing. Give him a week off where he doesn't have to worry about handling the football. Let his hand rest a little bit more. Let his knee rest a little bit more. And then start ramping back up and get ready for a playoff run. I mean, I saw Will Howard and who was the Notre Dame quarterback last year?
Riley Leonard.
Riley Leonard. Thank you. I saw two guys that were kind of okay at their previous stops. I don't think anybody looked at Will Howard at Kansas State and thought, hey, that's a national championship winning quarterback. I don't think anybody looked at Riley Leonard at Duke and was like, yeah, that dude can carry a team to a national title game. No, but we got to sit here and think that John Mateer is not capable. He's 100% capable. I saw him against Michigan. I saw him against Auburn. He's 100% capable of leading this offense and making them good, not just average, but good. So It's just a matter of rediscovering that and getting a little bit more confidence in that and being a little bit more aggressive. But I mean, Dominic's right. We got the defense to go win and win big. Just need the offense to step their game up just a little bit more, not even a lot more, because you get to 24 points and it's pretty much church at this point.
I love that people keep saying, well, I don't know if we can score 20 points. We've been doing it. Like, we did it against South Carolina. Game was the only
one we didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. This one right here is the one we did not. Against Tennessee, the defense helped us get to 30 because of the touchdown, but you take that away, that's 20 points, right? You get that against Tennessee. You get, 16 against Alabama. That's fine. You didn't need a lot to win that game. You were in a hostile environment. You just needed to win. You get, Missouri, this game, your goal was to win and get out. You weren't trying to really do a whole bunch. You can kind of tell their goal is to win these games and get healthy. They're trying to just get healthy. That's the key thing. But if this offense needs to score, they're going to find a way to score. But the good thing is the defense is not going to put them in a situation where they have to. That's what I appreciate most. And I understand everybody wants to have a high-flying offense. That we missed that.
Yes.
This offense has done what we needed it to do this entire year. This is what we asked for last season. Yeah. We would have had this last season, we probably would have won 8 games last year. Just period. We would have won 8 games, no problem.
Yeah, because if you don't turn the ball over against Missouri, you're probably winning that game.
I mean, the score was what, 3-0 or 3-3 at the half? You probably score more than 3 points against them in the first half. You probably win that game. That's one. You had Ole Miss on the ropes. You let them 21-20 on the road. You might have pulled that out in the second half if you don't give up 8 million sacks. Again, a lot of the stuff that this offense is doing now, Tennessee, you don't lose that game if you have an offense that doesn't give the ball back immediately.
Yep.
So, yes, ifs, buts, candies, nuts, Merry Christmas things.
Right.
The key thing here, though, John, is we have it now.
Yeah.
We have the offense that will go out there, get yards, get points. We've seen it. You'll get an explosive Satania play randomly. You'll get an explosive Deion Burks play. We haven't had one since the first 3 weeks of the season, but you'll get one.
It's coming.
You'll get a Canic one. We just got to get him the ball more. It'll happen. Keontae Lewis will get you one. He's been getting some good ones. Jermichael Carter seems to be coming in his own. You'll get some. Xavier Robinson will bust a random run and be gone. Same thing with Torrey Blaylock. Look, X-Rob gets you another big run. Y'all ain't going to complain.
Yeah.
We're just like every other team. That we get an occasional explosive play that leads to a lot of the yards we have in the game. Cool. That's all I care about.
Yep.
I'm just glad that we do burn clock, though. I am happy we do that.
Yeah, and it's just a matter, again, of getting just a little bit better. Because this offense it's been good enough and it hasn't killed you. That's the thing I think that is the most important part of this is the last 2 games, you haven't had a turnover from the offense, and they're allowing the defense to play with really great field position. They're getting the ball to the 40, sometimes close to the 50, and then they're having to punt. Okay, but that's putting the other team inside their 20, inside their 15, inside their 10, and now they've got to go 80, 90 yards to try to score on Oklahoma. That's really, really difficult to do. And so as much as we'd love to see this offense take a step and start scoring 30 points per game, 40 points per game, it's unlikely that's going to happen. And so if it's not going to happen, at least don't kill the team by putting your defense in a situation where they have to play from their side of the 50. Just keep playing ball control, keep winning field position battles, keep winning 2 out of the 3 phases, and you're going to have a chance to win several more games this season. It's not a stretch.
It ain't a stretch at all. And there's a possibility that this could lead to a deep run. We just gotta win the LSU game.
Yep.
Don't put the cart before the horse. We keep reminding everybody that, but at the same time, LSU's in shambles. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do. And guess what? Everything's in front of you.
All right, let's talk about some Oklahoma Sooners who received some SEC weekly honors after the win over Missouri, coming up next here on Locked On Sooners.